Which is your favorite, to play older songs or your own music?
I like to play my own music the most, I think, because I feel like I can take more liberties with how I want it to sound that day, or and I really get to express myself more with my own music. But I really love digging up the old music to see, where the style of music that I like to play, folk music, came from in the first place. So it's really nice to play those old songs sometimes too.
Cool. And what's the most strangest place you've ever found playing folk songs?
I gave a presentation in Sioux Falls one time, and I presented the same songs that I presented for you guys today. And someone came up to me afterwards and told me that he had a version of the Little Old Sod Shanty, the song about the bachelor homesteading in Nebraska. That he had a version of that song that someone had written in the top of a trunk, like an old family heirloom trunk with some of their older items in it, and a piece of paper tucked into the top of that trunk had a version of that song. It wasn't the same version that I had, but it was tucked into his family heirloom. So that was cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Good job.
Do you only perform or do you have another job?
I don't have another job anymore. I get to perform full time, which is pretty cool, especially in the Midwest. I think I'm pretty lucky in that I have been able to make that work for a couple of years. I think that there probably aren't very many people in this part of the country that think that they can do that. But surprisingly, there's a really great odds. Surprisingly, out here, and there's all kinds of little side projects that you can do with the research of folk music that I play. And so yeah, I'm pretty lucky to be able to do what I want to do.
Who is your favorite folk musician?
My favorite folk musician. Probably there's a musician Carroll, a musician from Carroll, Iowa. His name maybe in his 60s. His name is actually his last name Carroll as well. And he's been playing in the Midwest for his whole life, and he learned to play guitar in Mexico and learned to play accordion in Mexico, and plays all kinds of great folk songs and writes folk songs with children in schools, and so he writes some really, really funny songs, and he's probably my favorite folk musician in the upper Midwest. He's made it work his whole life too, so he's a good inspiration for me in music and in what he does as a business.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.